Why being cheap is bad for your salon. Hey guys, Richard here, the Lifestyle Salon Coach, and one of the big things I see as a salon coach is I get to look at the people's numbers and figures of hundreds of salon owners, and one of the biggest things that I see, which is a killer, is the fact is they have a very low average bill. What I mean by that is sometimes you need to do work that's only profitable, which means don't do work that's not. Work out some of your numbers. Sometimes I see people like nail techs especially, and some beauty salons and some hair salons, that they charge such a small average bill because they love the client, they've been doing the client for a long time, or they think they can't charge anymore. What tends to happen is that when you actually work out, it's a 2-hour job and you're charging the client maybe $100 to get this done, but you're paying someone close to 60 and you've only got 40, and that your bills have got to come out with that and some stock has got to come out with that. It's pretty nigh impossible for you to actually make any money out of that. Almost on some occasions when we work through the numbers, we tell the salon owner, you might as well just throw the money down the drain and not employ anybody. You actually will save money, which is bonkers when you think about it. It really is. So what have you got to do? Well, first of all, you've got to make sure that you charge enough. So you can't just put your prices up if you've opened your salon and it's in an area that's a low economic, or the fact is your clients aren't used to paying so much. Sorry, I think I'm going to sneeze then. What you've got to do is you've got to put them prices up slowly. So 2 ways of doing it. You can keep your salon owners, your salon clients that you've got now at the same price and just charge all the newbies and give them a discount. You can do a rebook discount, which I've done before now, where you put your prices up by 10% and do a 10% discount for everyone who rebooks. That way all your current clients don't actually get the 10%, but they actually get to rebook. So that's really good for you as well. You get them in sooner so you make more money. Or you can just put your prices up, and you have to do that in a very special way. And let me tell you how. You can't just put your prices up, no matter what anyone says, just put them up. You have to give more value. People will walk unless they feel that they haven't got the same value. So think about it. How do you actually go around to giving the clients more value? Well, you can't give them a better haircut because you give them the best haircut already. You can't give them a better blow dry because you give them a better blow dry already. So how do you do that? So it's quite simple. You've got to maybe make the consultation better, go in depth with the consultation, maybe get some better coffee or tea when you give them, better beverages, or a better wash at the basin, or maybe a nice smelling candle if you're going to be waxing or massaging. You've got to give something a little bit more and make it feel like an experience for them, and they'll feel like they're getting better value. Yes, they know they're paying out more, but the whole package is different. It's a bit like going out for a meal. If you go out and have a lovely meal at a restaurant, you go again, they put the prices up, but the meal is exactly the same. It doesn't matter how good it is, you just feel disgruntled. But if they maybe give you a free cocktail, or they maybe give you a little taster, before you go, an aperitif maybe, then you'll think, oh, that was probably worth it. The experience was better, wasn't it? The chef came out and said hello to me and talked to me. Maybe things like that make a big difference to people. It makes a big difference to me. So we need to make sure the price isn't the issue through here. So what we've got to figure out is your average bill. Is it too low? Have you got to work on that? And again, if you've got a very high average bill, but you're not holding on to your client retention is very poor, you're going to have to lift your game. What we do at Lifestyle Salon Systems is we build systems for you to do that. So we build a system that empowers the client to walk away going, wow, that was amazing. And we do that with a system, not per staff members. Like you probably heard in other videos, we don't do this around staff, we do it around a system. So it can be repeated again and again and again. So it's always 10 out of 10, and that's what we really want for you. And if you're charging 10 out of 10, then guess what? There's a good chance that you can put your prices up. Just as I go, I want you to see if this is you or not. I want to tell you this is what me, a bit of confession. If I go out for a meal and the service is impeccable, the waiter comes over and gives me a nice glass of wine and the food is really to die for and beautiful, I don't even check the bill. I don't even look at the bill. I just pay and that's it. If by any chance something's gone wrong and they maybe didn't fill the wine up on time, or maybe the steak was overdone, do you know what? I'm going to be really picky now with that receipt that they give me, and I'm going to go $12 for a salad or $15 for a few greens. You see, it's that experience and the wow factor that matter. Okay guys, I'm going to get out of here. I've got a big fat hunting wasp that's just behind this camera that might let me get out of here quickly, because otherwise it might come over here hunting here for its spiders. Catch you soon guys.